Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be working a bit more in this beautiful journal. I'm going to start adding all these bits of ephemera to my pockets and see what we've got, and then where we have some gaps, which I'm sure we will have, I think we need to start making a few more things. But I've got as many bits. I've pulled out a few little tiny tags that I had already made that I thought would work, and I also took some of these pages from this Temu pad, well, the pad I bought from Temu, which has got all these really pretty papers in it. So I've used quite a lot of them in the journal already with the ladies on, and I pulled out a few more and I've just backed them with this really pretty lacy kit that I bought from Liana Scrap, I think. Well, it's not all from there, but that's from something else. But so I've just backed them all, quite simple, so that they're quite fairly thin, but they'll work as journaling cards, and they'll just need a little bit of inking and tidying up, I think. But I think they'll just be simply popped into some of the pockets, because you don't need too many bulky things. It's already quite a bulky journal. So let's see what we can do, and then when we've done all that, then we'll have a look at see what we need to make to go in the extra pockets that haven't got anything in them. Right, so okay, I'll just move that away because it's blocking the light a little bit. So let's go and have a look and see what we've got to go in some of these pockets. I still haven't quite decided about this one, so I'm just going to leave it there for now and see if we need anything more, because it might be so full that really that's just too much. So let's just start working our way through and see what we need. So we have a pocket here and we have a side pocket here. So we need tag. I'm just wondering how many tags I've actually got. I think it might be tags I'm going to need to make. So I have got this, which is something we made as part of Roxy's weekly challenge. So it is just really a pocket on the back of a card, and with a journal card inside it. So I might just see if we can pop that in. It's quite bulky. I wonder if it'll go in here. Might be a little bit big or a little bit fat. I think I'll hang fire on that one. Well, this is the same. Quite a lot of these things are fairly bulky. Or we do have a nice, well, it's like a little pad, a little flippy pad. I might pop that in there. That's good because it's not too thick. It goes in there quite nicely. And you pull it out, you see another little pretty lady. Right, let's see if I can find anything for that back pocket. What's this? Oh, it's just a journal card. Also Roxy's weekly challenge. But I think that will go in there okay. So we've got that. And we have this, just got a little pocket. There we are, here's a few tags. Needs to be quite a small one. What about this one? So actually I think there is the option of, there is two pockets here actually. There's a pocket here. Let's pop that in there. A little bit chunky. And see if she'll go behind. See if she's too big. That looks rather nice on there with the blue background. Right, so that's, yep, that's like that. Okay. We have another double pocket here. So I'm thinking, got a couple of these. That one I think would go rather nice in here. So I'm just going to pop that down the back, if it can go. Seems to be, well, there's just a little bit of stray glue I think got into that one. So that can go there nicely. And then I need a little journal card. I might need something kind of sideways on. I don't know if I've got anything that's... Need something to go across, don't I, really? Like that. So that might be something I'll need to make. And I suppose something like a small envelope would go in there, wouldn't it? I could make a small one of those. Like, I've just got a blue envelope here that we might put in somewhere, but then that will need a card. So perhaps we should, perhaps if I pull this out to remind me that something else is needed here. Okay. Let's see which of these might go. Would that look all right there? I think so. Or what else have I got? She's rather nice. It's just a very simple card made from some scrapbooking paper, but I just liked it because it's just got the perfect look and it's just simple. I've got to have a few simple things in here, and it has been sewn around, so that looks nice. Yeah, I like that there. That looks good. And then we have our paper bag pocket up the top here. So we need something a little bit bigger in there, don't we? What about her? I think she's not quite the right colours. This one might look better. This is the one with the pocket on the back. Let's see. Just opening the paper bag. A little bit tricky. Right, I'll be going. There we are. Let's see if she'll go in there. Does that look okay? Just seeing if there's anything else that I think might look better. Wondering, I think this might be a clip-on, or intended as a clip-on. Well, it could go in a pocket. We'll see. Okay, I think I'll leave that in there. And we've got the other one for the other side. Does it look any better on there? Not really. I've got this rather nice envelope. That was made from some scrapbooking paper, but that will need something in it. So let's see if one of these Temu cards would go in. Yes, it would. I do think it needs a little bit of lace on it though. I wonder whether to put some of this lilac if I've got enough. Sure I have. Let's have a look, and then that would just kind of tie it in, wouldn't it? So I haven't got the lilac. I think I've only got a scrap. So I might just put a little something along here. That one might be rather nice. Let's have a look. Give you out the way. Where'd I get that one? Let's see. How would that look? That would look okay. I'm not sure exactly whereabouts I'll put it, but scissors. Yep. Oh, that wasn't very straight, was it? Very badly cut. think maybe across the middle would be nice. Yep, okay. I think I need a little something there, don't I? Because there's no picture on here, because I was thinking maybe that would be good for journaling, maybe put a little picture of some sort, just something small on here. I've got this already torn out, this one. Feels like it needs something around it though, doesn't it? So I was looking for something to go behind this. I dipped into my box of Tina ephemera because I've got quite a lot of that. And I thought perhaps I would put something oval behind it, but this one was just too narrow. Although it would, the actual image is quite nice there. But then I found this little piece. I thought, well, perhaps if I cut around this, that would look quite nice on there too. And the colour's quite good with the colour of the envelope actually. I think it probably goes better. So I'm just going to quickly cut around that frame. Okay, so I think that would look rather good on there. Yes, I like that. Okay. Okay, and then I hope this goes after doing all this, but it will look nice on there anyway. Yeah, that's just going to pop in there quite nicely. Okay, leave these bits out in case I find a use for them at some point. I need to put away some of these things, otherwise I'll end up with no space at all. Right, let's move on to the next thing, the next pocket. Right, here we are. This pocket. I want that go in there. Oh, it's a bit wide. This one might not be big enough. Nope. No, that's the same as the other one. Alright, just pull these in and see what I've got here. Would that be? No, that's too wide as well. About something like this. It's all going to crumple up a bit. And that's also too wide. Okay, so this might be one that we have to make something for. Yeah, okay. So that one will need a pocket that fits, a journal card that fits, or a tag, but something that's the right width and the right height. So I'll come back to that. Belly band. Should be able to get something in here. How would that go? Because that'll keep it nice and flat. This is another thing that we made as Rockley's Weekly Challenge. This is just a little collection of bits and pieces that can be, you can take the bread out and you can use them all to decorate this journal, any journal. So that's quite a nice little collection of bits. And that will just go rather nicely in there. It'll just slide in, hopefully. Let's pop that ticket down a bit. And it's better than a pocket for this sort of thing because it's going to keep it flat. I'm just trying to, that's it. Hopefully that will now go in. I'll keep that piece of book page from getting screwed up. Well, she says, I think it might be. I might just have to tear it off just a tiny bit at the bottom there to make it fit. It's not really going to lose anything really. It's just a little tiny bit of the bottom. And hopefully that will now fit better. Yeah. She says, it will go in, it will. There we are. Yeah, so that's quite nice in there. So we have already got a tag in here. Where did I leave space? I left space behind. Let's see if I wanted to put anything else in there. How would that look? Oh, that will go in, I think. Yeah, that's quite nice in there. Right, we have this quite big pocket. And we have this quite big journal card. It might just, well, the journal card in the back there. So I like that in there. And that's the first signature done, apart from, well, I've got a couple of things to come back to in this signature. Okay, so we have our little Natasha pocket. I liked it. I did actually go and make a couple more afterwards. I thought I must do that before I forget. Well, I couldn't remember how to do it, so I did like a little prototype to remind myself how I did it, and then I made another one for my stash. Maybe we'll make a few of those one day. I know one of you said she's already made some of these when she saw this video. Not from mine, because I didn't show you how to make it, but she'd done it from Natasha's, same as I did. Right, let's see. We need a small journal card for this one. That's probably too big. This is a very simple one. I think this is, I can't remember who that's by. But it's possibly about the right size. Well, it fits perfectly, doesn't it? It's just a little bit unfinished looking. And if we add any more to it, it's going to be too big, I think. What else have I got? I've got these two really small ones. And they go a little bit better and they fit a little bit better in there. How about that? Those can go in there. And maybe this one can pop in behind. Yeah, how about that? That looks nice. Okay. Right, I've got a big pocket here. Let's see what big journal cards we have. How about that one? Yeah, maybe I'll need to... Actually, I wonder if this will be better to go in at the side and have this popping out, because it's quite thick, that pearly bit. Let's see if I've got another biggish one. what about this piece? It's what we did in the most recent weekly challenge. Feels like this might need a little bit more work on it, does it? It's a bit... I feel like I need to put something down here. I know we used these bits of fabric on the outside, but I'm not happy with this inside, so I think I'm going to put some washi tape down there to tidy it up, I think. I have got some fabric washi. How would that look down there? This is some Tim Holtz. I think it would. It's not very bendy because it's fabric. It's quite thick as canvasy. I have to hide these from Alyssa, otherwise she'd use them all up in one session if I let her. So I put them somewhere that she can't see them. She loves using my washies. And she's actually had a pack of these for Christmas, and I think they've all gone. Right. They're just a pack from Amazon, but they're really pretty because they've got that bit of foiling on them. That pink? No, I don't think pink. I quite like that one, I think. Or maybe the blue. No. I'll keep that out just in case. That one. I think I like that one. Let's just put the journal to one side. And just take this piece. I think I might need to add a bit of extra glue. So we had Alyssa here yesterday. It was her day to be picked up from school. And she had this idea last week, and then we actually did it this week. She wanted to make a video, an unboxing video, because she loves watching unboxing videos, toy unboxings. And she likes to watch those. I try not, and we don't let her watch them too much. But she had the idea that she'd like to make her own. So last week we had wrapped up some toys that we have here. And as soon as we arrived this week, she said, "Can we make that video, Nana?" So we did. We came up. She did her a little bit of unboxing, and then she did a bit of crafting. She was very proud of herself. It was very sweet. She did a little. She used the paper that we'd used for the wrapping the toys. She did a sort of collage with it. But it would just be for sharing with Mummy and Daddy. I said, we can't put it on YouTube. First of all, she was a bit shy. She actually thought I would be able to upload it. And I thought, well, no, that wouldn't really be the right thing to do. So she didn't want to speak. But then she forgot that she wasn't going to speak because it's almost impossible for Alyssa to keep quiet for more than a few minutes. And so, yeah, that was really sweet. So I've just got to try and get that sent over to her mum and dad so they can see it. There we are. I think that looks tidier to me, and I prefer that. It looks a bit more stable as well. That's that. So that is now going to go in here somewhere. Where were we? We were here, weren't we? Yep. I hadn't even tried it. I just thought I would like to, even if I don't put it in here in the end. I just wanted to make sure it was a bit more secure, a bit more stable. Yes, I really like that there. She's so beautiful. Okay, that's good. Now we have our little envelope pocket here. So I'm thinking one of these tags. There's quite a few of these tags that we made as part of Roxy's Weekly Challenge last year where we stamped on fabric, and I really like them. I made a few, and I think this is probably the last one. I keep using them because I love them so much. So I might have to make some more because I really like how they turned out. How's that? That's quite Nice, that goes in there nicely. Oh, excuse me, I need to blow. Sorry about that. Just had to realise I didn't have a tissue. Okay, let's carry on. Right, so this one has already got its own journal card, so I'm not going to do anything more with that. Plenty of journaling space anyway in here. Now this is that's right, this is the clip-in paper bag. Let's just take that out and see what we can find to go in it. Right, getting a bit low on cards now. That one perhaps would be nice. And all I need to do really is put a little topper on it, I think. And it does need to be inked around, or yeah, I think just inking around it would be enough. I didn't ink around the others that I used, did I? So I need to go back and do that. Let's find a little bit of fabric and a bit of lace that we can use as a topper. I've got this little piece, which is quite pretty. I'll use another piece of that lovely lace we used on the envelope. Let's see. Right, first of all I need to cut the end straight. And then that will go on there like that. Will it tear? It's quite thin. But still too strong for me. Oh yeah, managed it. Right. So I might just pop that like that. Let's get it down the middle. Might just put a little spot of glue just down the middle of this to hold it together while I attach it. Just wondering whether to use a little staple. I'll put a little blob of glue here. Move him over a little bit. There we are. barely see it on the back. I think it's just about holding that lace in place. And then we pop it in here. There we go. Right. And we can clip this back into place. I only clip one page, not half a dozen. There we go. I think that's it. There. Right, and we have some big pockets here, several. So I'm thinking this would go well in here. And could I put this little envelope in here? That's going to need something inside it. And what can we put in the second pocket? Just a little journaling card here that go in. Yes. I don't think I'm going to put anything in here right now. I might pop in just some plain paper at some point. So I've got to put something in this little journal card. Oh, in this little envelope. Journal card. I can't even remember the words I'm trying to use. Right, we need a piece of lace along here too. So I'm going to use this one, I think. That would be very nice just there. Oops. And I will cut off this quite wide edge here. I'm not so keen on that. Right, that's just going to pop on there. Whoops, pull it along a little bit. Not quite got it in the right spot there. There we are. Right, so what I'd really like on here, I think, is a little wax seal, but I don't know if I've got any of the right colour. Where do I put them? This one, is that going to work? That one? Oh, this one might be. That would work, I think. Yeah, I think that's quite nice on there. I keep telling myself I need a little session to make some of these. And I haven't had time to do it. Well, I'll keep making videos instead. I'm just trying as best I can to get ahead. Still a few more days before our holiday, so I keep going. Keep going with the videos. No, not that one. Well, that was a bit of a battle, so I'm hoping that will stick now. Kind of in the middle, like that. Don't want it to block the opening, so that's okay. Put that there. And I need a little something to go inside. wondering whether a piece of this kit paper, so you could write on both sides of that. It's like almost like just a nice piece of writing paper. I'm just going to tear that down. And I'm going to fold it up and put it inside. Because it's double-sided, I printed on the other side, so it's a lovely piece of writing paper. And yeah, I think that will go quite nicely in there. Just about the right width. Okay, and that will go in here. That's it. Right, that's a nice stuffed pocket, isn't it? Lots of things to do in there, lots of writing space in there. Getting very full, this journal now. Alright, so we have a couple of pockets here. And I think maybe, would this be too big? Maybe one of those. That one can poke out there, so I don't have that pearl blocking the way. And then we have this one, which I could use, which is one of those papers from the pad. It's a bit big, actually. It's a bit big. Oh, got this little one. That might be quite nice. It's also got a little flower with a pearl, so maybe that would go quite nicely. If I could pop that up there a little bit. So that they're quite bulky, but they're very pretty. So they're going in there. And then we have the other side of our envelope pocket. Getting very low on cards now. Will that go in here? I can soon back some more of these. I just did a few because I wasn't sure what I'd need. I think that would look alright in there, nice and thin. Just going to ink around it, and we'll call that one done. Right, so that's gone in there nicely. Oh, there's a window pocket at the back. Put that down a bit further. So it's fine. It's just a pretty backing paper by Artimaze. I think it's one of her dyed papers. So I think it looks fine on the back there. Right, so we need a journal card for in here. Not journal card, we need a tag. Now I haven't got, I don't think, anything apart from this tag, which may not be big enough. It is not. So a tag will be needed here. And is this the last page? Yes. So got a couple of possibilities here. So this one could be a clip-on, but it could also, because it's just a little side tuck. It's really pretty on the back. Another Roxy's Weekly Challenge piece, and we've just got a couple of pieces of journaling paper tucked in. So it could just pop in that pocket. I think that will be fine there. Okay, last signature. Straight away we have a big paper bag pocket, and we don't really have anything that big to go in it. Nope, so I have to come back to that one. Right, what have we here? We've got a pocket here. Ooh, this might go in this pocket. Will it go in? Yeah, I think that would be okay there. I've got this little piece made about ages ago. That might be quite a nice little mini card to go in there. So it might be just something a little bigger to go in here. So, right, so I might come back to that. And we have a side tuck here. I think this will be too big. Oh, I've got a couple of bits here. These are all really tall. They might be, yeah, neither of those are going to fit into that. So I think we're going to have a bit of work to do because I'm going to have to make something to go in here. I've got this journal card, but I don't know if that's going to be, maybe. So these will need tags in them anyway, or something. I don't know about this. This is very thick. I think it was made using some file folder. And it's very thick, and I'm really not at all sure it's going to work in this journal, or in any journal, because it's such a thick piece. I tried to use it as a pocket, and that didn't work. I might just keep it as an example, make another version, but on with some thinner paper, because I just think it's too thick to go into a journal. Right, so I'm pretty much run out of ephemera now. This is obviously way too big, and I've got to make something to go in this pocket and just about every other pocket in here, unless I see somewhere I can put, oh, maybe, can I get one of these into the belly band? Gosh, no, that's not going to work. They could be candidates for a pocket at the front of the journal. So that would look really nice. Tucked into there, but it's too big. Too big. Nice little journaling spot there. I suppose I could try and cut it down. Would that be okay? Would that work? Shall I do that? Because I quite like that in there. The colour goes really nicely, but it really is too big. I'm going to try cutting a bit off and see if I can do that. Okay, now let's see if it'll go in. By hook or by crook. I will put this in my book. Have I done enough? No. I need about another centimetre. There's just going to go. Feels like this glued a bit too low or something. Come on. I'm going to trim a tiny bit off the top as well. Right, trimmed a little bit more off, and I think we are okay now. I think it will now just slide in. Yes, there it goes. And that's just tucked in there. And it doesn't affect, just trimming that bit top and bottom, it still works perfectly well. Still does what it was supposed to do, and it's just providing some journaling space. Could put a little tab here, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Let's put a little tabby bit. What about you, these ladies? They could provide a little tab, couldn't they? How about that? Let's give them a little bit of lace as well. Why not? Let's put a little bit of lace behind them. There we are. Hand a little bit. This is just, I'll just move that to the side and then I can just do this from there like that. Yep. Okay, let's glue these bits on. Where's my book weight? There we are. I knew I'd find a home for them eventually. And then they can just be used to pull it out. Yeah. Okay. And that can be popped in here. So it keeps it all nice and tidy. It doesn't need wrapping up or anything. It doesn't need any ribbon or baker's twine around it, because it's just nice and snug in that belly, behind that belly band. Right, I think that may be all we can do today in the way of popping things in. Have we got time? Not really got time to make anything today. This would go in here, but I think it doesn't really go. No, I don't really like that in there. Okay, so I've got a few things I need to make. Let's see, perhaps we can make a start. What was the first thing we needed to make? Something over here. I needed to make something small to go in this, in this pocket. Oh, and I need to ink around this. Let's do that. Such a pretty kit for backing cards like this from Liana Scrap. So that's gone in there now. That's really pretty. Now I just need something in here. Now what I think I'm going to try and use at least some of... Oh gosh, this is getting huge. Huge it is. Probably one of the biggest I've ever made. I have a whole load of masterboards in here. So I think we're going to need to find some that might work. Don't really want to have to keep making... Don't make any more. Oh, I can't get my pin in now. Okay. So there's clearly some that are not suitable, but I think at the back, these are all made on 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. I think that one might have some colour in it that I can use. What about this one? Some of that might be usable too. I've got a few here. Whoops, keep banging the camera, sorry about that. And this one also. Bits of that might be usable, so if I've got anything small, I've got quite a few smaller pieces, but nothing quite what I'm looking for, I don't think, in the smaller pieces. Right, let's see what we can... I think I need to cut some of these up and then choose a few to use. So let's get my trimmer. got to be a bit smart here because I need things for specific spots. So I might just take this one strip here. Okay. And see about making a piece for this pocket. I hope I've made it wide enough now. So I think something like that would go in there quite nicely. Which end should I use? I think that one would be nice. So just going to cut that piece off there. I only wanted a little journal card. Oops. And oh, it's not been backed, so I'll have to do that. I've got some of this paper from one of the kits, so I'm going to use that. Right, so I've backed all that using this nice piece of paper from one of the kits. One of the mini Shabby Dabby Doodah kits that I'm using. So it looks quite nice on the back. It's perfect for writing. Let's just make sure it fits okay. Yep, that's just right in there. So I just want to decorate it up a little bit. And I've got a few bits that I've pulled out. So I thought about using a piece of doily, but I'm not sure. It's very dark. I don't think it quite works. So I've got this bit of lace from my little scrap box. Could go there, or maybe like that. I'll take a bit off. It's a bit too big. And I've just cut round one of these little Shabby Dabby Doodah images with my fancy scissors. I did it off camera because I know that if I did it on camera, it wouldn't work. Because it never does when I try to do that on camera. And I put that there, and I've got a little word to add as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do on here. Just cut that down a bit. Buried my fabric scissors under my journal. There it is. So I think I'll just cut that piece off. Doesn't need to be a huge piece. Like that. Yep. Okay. So I'm afraid that's all we've got time to actually finish today, and as far as making the extra journal cards and things, but we'll come back next time. When that will be, that will probably, I don't think I'll get to work any more in this before I go on holiday. I might get to make another one for the other journal I'm working on, the accordion journal. I might have time to make one more of those, but that's about it. And then I'll carry on when I get back. I'm only going away for a week, but I think I've now done enough videos to cover that week, and possibly even going into the week after now. I've lost track a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That just goes in there nicely. Lovely. So that's it. I think I've got as much as I could squeeze into there of what I already had. I think I probably will put this one in this pocket here at the end, because that will just go in there, won't it? And we'll come back next time and use some of our masterboards and other bits to make the rest of the the journal cards and tags that I need, mainly for the back signature. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. This journal is getting huge, absolutely huge, but it's all fun. It's all fun. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.